YouTube, back again with another video. Guess what, YouTube? Mind your business. Mind your business. Woo. I'm going to say it again. Mind your business. See, that's the subject of this video. People need to mind their business opposed to paying attention to other people's business. Take me, for example. They always say, yeah, where's Ricky? What's Ricky doing? Ricky's minding his business, doing what Ricky does. See, today in the world, we got a lot of people out here that likes to mind other people's business. And that's not good, YouTube. That's not good. Because if you're minding somebody else's business, you're not thinking about your own business. You're not thinking about your own business. Let's say it again. If you're minding someone else's business, YouTube, you're not thinking about your own business. Woo! That feels good to say that. Very good to say that. See, when you're minding your own business and not thinking about anybody else's business, your world is more carefree. Your world feels better. You feel better. You have more opportunity to grow in your own life when you mind your own business and stay out of other people's business. That's the best way to go. They always say all the time, I'm going to say it again, they say, where's Ricky? 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, Ricky's somewhere minding his own business. Same way you should. When you mind your business, what they say, you mind your business, you'll live longer. If you mind your business, you'll feel better. Great. Go to your grocery store that you go to. Go to your shoe store that you shop at. Watch your Netflix account, not your sisters or brothers. Mind your business. A lot of people in this world need to take that to heed. People in the media, people outside, across the street, maybe even your next door neighbor. Some of y'all got nosy next door neighbors that need to mind their own flipping business. And they don't. They're in your business, wondering why you're doing what you're doing and not paying attention to themselves. And that just creates chaos on top of more chaos. I'm going to say it again. When you mind someone else's business in someone else's lifestyle and business, it creates chaos on top of more chaos. It creates arguments, troublesome ways, troublesome views, and troublesome avenues, YouTube. Mind your business. That's what I do. I mind my business. I take care of my life, my affairs. I don't mind other people's affairs. We all watch the media. We all watch the news. We need to stay out of the TV. I don't watch too much TV. I don't watch, negative news too much because it bogs me down. It bogs me down. It keeps me, unhealthy when it comes to positive avenues in my life. And you can consider watching the news as kind of minding someone else's business in a way because it's not your business. And the news promote what they want to promote. They put what they want to put on the news. It could be lies, negative news sales. The news people need to mind their business. And when I say I watch TV, I don't watch a lot of TV at all, just a bit. But I'm going to stop watching it altogether because it's all negative trash anyway. The media is not minding their business. People are not minding their business. Your next door neighbor is not minding his business. The guy across the street is not minding his business. That's the problem with people today. They don't mind their business enough. So when you start minding your business, you start to feel better. You start to look better. You start to take care of yourself better. You start to think more about you, your future, your life standards, your what qualifies you to feel good in life, opposed to what qualifies somebody else to feel good or bad in life. And I'm going to tell you something else. Nobody really gives a damn what the next person has. Nobody gives a damn how the next person feels, not really. So if they don't, why are you minding their business? Think about it. Mind your own business. If nobody really cares about how people feel, they need to just stay to themselves and mind their business. So that's the subject of this video. I'm at you raw, uncut, no editing, no camera equipment, just the phone. I'm going through the same thing you're going through, if not the same thing, similar. But we all go through it better when we what? I'm going to say it again. We all go through it better when we what? Mind our own business. Mind your business. They're going to talk ish. They're going to laugh at you. They're going to laugh at me for this video right here. They're going to talk about me for this video. But guess what I'm doing in this video? I'm minding my business. I'm minding my business. And that's good. People need to mind their own business in the world. They say, where's Ricky? What's Ricky doing? Ricky, wherever he's doing, wherever the hell Ricky is, he's minding his own business. He's not in Boo Boo the Fool's business. He's not in Woo Wop the Swam's business. He's in his own business, in his own world. Me. I mind my business, just like you should. And if you are minding your business, you're doing something good. Remember that. Like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I appreciate y'all. Love y'all. And I'm out. Mind your business.